Hello, how's it going? Today I am playing What Remains of Edith Finch. This is a game that I've heard so much about, but I've never actually played it myself. So yeah, I'm really excited to check it out. I think it's like a walking simulator with like apparently a really good story to it. It must be a good story because everyone seems to love it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what it's about. And looks like we're on a boat. Where are we going? Oh, is this our journal?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
It looks like the Weasley's house. Is it where they lived? What's behind us? Oh, it's a gate. Do we hop over the gate?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh, okay. So it's been abandoned for a while. Missing child?
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
That's sad. The posters look kind of recent as well, so maybe the house isn't as abandoned as it looks. Wow, it's quite the hike in.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That house does not look like it would pass a building inspection. It's like the Weasley's house, but held up without magic. It's, yeah, I would not be going inside that house. That sounds like a great way to die. Oh, look at the little letterbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay, so maybe 7 years then? By the sounds of things? It's not too old. There's a few newspapers shoved in there as well. This seems like it's quite far away from civilization. Like, imagine having to be the mailman come all the way out here to deliver the mail.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. Oh, I love the way the letters like fall on the ground like that. That's cool. The waterfall.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, look at the sign. It's got a bunch of Cjbeards on it. That's cute. But who's going to see that? It's so far away. Imagine going to school. Like, imagine every day starting at that house and having to hike all the way up this trail. You'd be hella fit. This is a very long trail.
In a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ah, driven? Is this a road? You would definitely need a 4-wheel drive to go along this road. It is very narrow as well. Oh, there's a deer or a stag. See you later, buddy. Cute.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So our family's dead, by the sounds of things, and we've come back to check it out. Wow.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Sorry, I'm just having a look around, see what else there is. That is such an impressive house. So the bit we saw was like an add-on. Look at the stilts. Oh my god. That looks so dangerous. I would not sleep in there. Oh, it is a road.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So it's a garage. It's the back of the house. No rubbish bins. Oh, okay, we're climbing through the cat flap. We're small.
Crawling
Damn.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Ah, it's a doggy door.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Huh. So, well, that looks like an old car. Did we leave for some reason? Like 7 years ago we left, and like now everyone's dead except for us, and that's why we've inherited the house. It's the workshop. There's so much stuff. Someone must have still lived here though.
Time in years.
So January
I felt like I was
2010.
home.
The calendar there says January 2010, so that must be when we left. Wow. The kitchen.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
The books. Yeah, there's so much stuff still in here, so we must have left, but someone else stayed here.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
And that's committed of the Chinese place to go all the way out here.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
What's in the recipe book? Apple pie? Making apple pie with salmon? Oh, there's so many places to go to. Where do we start?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Interesting. So it sounds like we did a runner.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay, so that's her chair. Did she stay maybe? But why'd we run away from her?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Damn, look at that view though. It's so pretty. Makes the hike-in worth it.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
So that was the house that used to be there. And it sunk into the ocean maybe? Why would you rebuild on top of a place that sunk? I don't think any builders were consulted in the making of this home.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. So we're not supposed to go in there. It's a music box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That's pretty. Oh, Barbara Finch? Was she a movie star? Looks like a horror film or something. Someone was a soldier? It's the kitchen, wasn't it? Isn't anything to look in through there? No. Wow. Is it packaging peanuts?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. Yeah, so some shit obviously went down.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
The paper looks so recent. Like no yellowing or anything. What's this room? We can't go through?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay. Not much room to bury them. It's Grandma's Zoomy chair to get up the stairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Mm. All the bedrooms. Oh my god. That portrait gave me a fright. I was like, who's standing down there? Dude, what the hell? Why would you put that at the end of a hallway? You're just asking for fucking nightmares. Molly's room?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Is that why the house is so big? Like, when someone passes away, they just leave their room open? Like, they don't pack it up, but just kind of sell it off? There's bugs. Whose room is this?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, that's cool wallpaper.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ah, so that's what our key's for. Interesting.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Huh.
Now
Interesting.
It was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
This house would be so fun to explore.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
There's a kitty cat. Stained glass window.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, it's someone's room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Surely this isn't Milton's room, is it? No, this is Molly's room. So there's a secret passage into her room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Oh, there's shark.
Being inside for the first time,
Castle?
I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh, did she like the sea? Wow, beautiful view from her window too.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, we're Molly. You want to eat some hamster food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ugh, it looks like there's poop in there too. Is that how he died? From contracting some kind of rodent disease? Anything else in here? Oh, in our own bathroom. Fancy.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, toothpaste? Oh, girl, gross. What the hell? That must be disgusting. A whole tube? Surely that would make you throw up. Oh, you're gonna eat Holly?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, dang. Okay, so that's how we died. A combination of Holly and gerbil food. And an entire thing of toothpaste. Damn, I'm surprised we made it to however old we are.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly...
Oh!
I was a cat.
Say what?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay. Molly's not a cat, is she? Can we climb up? Along the roof?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, are they in the window? Can I jump back up? Oh yeah, there they are. They're in bed. Okay. Just chilling. Your daughter's just turned into a cat. And is chasing birds.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, there's like a little seating area right here.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where'd she go? I can't see her. Do we go down? Can I jump down here? No. Where'd she go? Here? Ah, this way? Man, I'd make a terrible cat. I'd just constantly be getting lost. No, this way.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Yeah, this
All I
is
cared
very
about
high.
was eating that mama bird.
This is a very high tree. Where's the birdie gone? Oh, there she is. I'm coming for you. Can I jump up here? I'm coming.
I gobbled her up.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's how the cat died.
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Are we looking for something to grab?
Rabbits.
We're gonna eat some rabbits. There you are. Oh, gotcha.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This kid has problems. Is this what we're dreaming about? Maybe this is like, hallucination from those berries we ate. The toothpaste.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Rest in peace to the rabbit population. Are we trying to find the ocean?
I
Oh my
rolled off
God.
a cliff and into the ocean.
Imagine driving.
I was hungrier than ever.
Imagine driving down the road and all of a sudden a shark comes just like rolling off a hill in front of your car.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I'm coming for you, buddy. Am I coming? It looks like a leopard seal, is it?
off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay, well, she's got a blood trail now.
Tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What are we now? Oh, with a seal?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay. Oh, look at our tentacles. I'm gonna kill some unexpected employee.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
As we knock everything over. He did. Oof. Shaky cam.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, the captain sounds like he's drunk. I was just trying to think where I've heard that song before. And I'm pretty sure it's from Muppet Treasure Island. Can I get up here? Is there an open door? Oop.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Are we still the monster?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Who's hanging out in the pipes? Oh, are we coming for her in the bathroom?
I got closer and closer.
Yeah, that looks like her room. She in bed? Where's she at? Is she by the window? He's not over there. Can we slither up the bed leg or something? No. What are we looking for? Through the house, maybe? But the door's not open. Oh. Under the bed.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that. but I'm sure Edie would have.
So that's how she died, apparently? By getting, well, I mean, in her mind maybe getting eaten by a monster, that's how she saw it, but how she really died was like eating those berries and the toothpaste. Sorry, I was just grabbing a quick drink.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Was
So,
Edie
when we
Molly's
adopted
sister?
a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Aunt? So that's how he died? He's from Norway. Look at the little gnome.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man? What did the tapes say? Conspiracy now? Weird America, the Finches. My friend Bigfoot. Okay.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh, you were named after her. Mole man beneath the Finch house. Oh, so this is where she sat and could look out the window. With bird cages. With fake birdies in them.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Is he your brother?
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, it's one of these old school
For 500
viewfinders.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wow, okay, so he literally put his house on a boat. If he wanted to leave the curse behind, he probably should have left the house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So it's a family curse. Interesting. So that's why everyone's dead. In weird ways, I guess. Drownings and...
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Drownings and... What's that disease where you eat everything? Like pica or something like that? Maybe that's what Molly had. And also, I'm not surprised you're going to sink to the bottom of the sea if you try and carry your house on a boat. Especially, I'm guessing it was like a while ago. So boats probably weren't as like... Maybe you could do it these days on a boat. I don't know how strong boats are, but... Yeah, I imagine back then the boats weren't as strong. Can we get through there? No?
even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wow, fluffy. Ugh, on the floor and on the toilet? That's disgusting. That must soak up so much pee.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I can't get over how much stuff is left here. Like, they really left everything behind. Even their little frog. Huh. That is one ugly bathroom. There's a secret in this bathroom?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Wow. Oh, it's like a crawl space.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, it's a dark room. That's what they're called, eh? Will you do photos? Why would you keep this behind your bathroom? I guess it is dark. All the nooks and crannies in this place are insane. What's ripped off? Fort Calvin? Space? Is he an astronaut? Or he wanted to be an astronaut?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, there's the both of them. Sam and Calvin. Okay, so Calvin wanted to be the astronaut and Sam wanted to be the military soldier. Yeah, look on this side. Enlist. Join the fight. Camouflage. Fort Sam. Oh, cute. Okay, so it's a joint bedroom. And then on the side you've got like all the space stuff. Oh, cool.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Wow. There's some cool stuff.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're on a swing. And our leg's broken.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
We're not going very high. Put your other leg into it, buddy. You're just using your broken leg. Oh, there we go. Oh, we...
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
It took me a second to figure out you need to use both joysticks.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh my
I
god,
think
this...
he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Uh-oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
To be fair, that was a terrible place to have a swing set. Is this a family curse or family
Calvin's story felt
incompetence?
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid as well, but not on the edge of a cliff. Damn, that must have been so scary. It was kind of sickening to watch as well.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So that's why the rope was down there. Yeah, that
Mom
would be
said Grandpa
hard.
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Fair enough. It's her measuring them. Oh. What's this? This is like a Scooby-Doo mansion. That is so cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Someone drinking wine through here? Okay, that's out onto the balcony. What's down here? Was this Milton's room? Or is that like a playbox room?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ah, My Friend Bigfoot. That was one of the tapes that were in Edie's room. So is this Barbara's room?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, short-lived fame. Wow, that cookie must be so old. I'm surprised it's still around. It must be hard as rock. What does that say? Seattle Starlets? Oh. Oh, she was quite young as well when she died.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
They wrote a comic about her death.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Creepy.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
So that was the outfit. That was her work outfit.
Aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
Damn.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh, so he
Barbara
got...
went to look for him, right on cue.
And that's ironic that she was in a horror movie and that seems to be the way she's gonna die.
Music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What's the Halloween music? Uh-oh. You're gonna get killed by Michael Myers?
Imagine the worst.
Uh-oh. You can't kill the shape. Just run for it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Paul Hill, who impaled and ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The Hookman Killer? Are we in, I Know What You Did Last Summer as well? Wow. Oh my god. You put him in the fridge.
Oh dear!
Can I beat him? Yeah. You dick.
Rick?
Trying to scare me. You deserve that.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
Was he her manager? Yeah, tell him to
Threw
piss
him out,
off.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Uh-oh. This time it really is Michael Myers, is it? Can we climb up here? No. Okay. That would have been a quicker way to get up. Also, her boyfriend must have been hiding in that fridge for like 20 minutes. And I don't know if you've ever hid somewhere before, but like when you're hiding... Uh-oh. When you're hiding, like, time moves so slowly. And you always have to pee. As soon as you start hiding, you're like, shit, I need to fucking go for a pee.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Saw the Hookman, and
It's the hair-slinging slasher.
he was quiet.
Move quick. He'll see you. Beat his ass. Oh!
But she sensed the story wasn't over yet.
You gotta double tap. They're never dead. Quickly, let's go. Go, 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 go. Come on, go, go, go. You're going so slowly. He's gonna not be there by the time we get down. Yep, look. Here we go. Come get us from behind before we get to the door. Oh, is that the teens?
From inside the house.
Yeah. Oh, there's multiple.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Okay, so it wasn't a surprise party.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her.
Ew.
Her ear.
Oh, her ear?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Man, who wrote this comic? Imagine being the family and like seeing this comic in a store and being like, what the hell? And obviously they bought it too. They bought the comic.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, well I guess it's a nicer way of looking at it rather than exploitation. Man, poor Barbara. What a not nice way to go. We're going back in here?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. Hello.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
So that's him.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
People are pretty morbid. There's a door up that way. Oh, it's getting very dark. Oh, that's spooky. It actually looks like it's underwater. Alright. Should we go downstairs then? Check out the basement? Guessing that's where they want us to go next. I'm gonna need a torch at some point though. I never noticed Bigfoot was in the background of the music box as well. Bigfoot's famous image. Okay, I just turned up the brightness a little bit, so hopefully that's easier to see now because it was getting pretty dark. So this is the washing room. Old school washing machines. Is that a dryer? And pool table.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
So this is where he did his wood carvings and stuff. Is it his like prototype for the dragon that crushed him? And a gnome? Norwegians love their gnomes, don't they? Gnomes or trolls or something? I don't know if they're the same thing in Norwegian culture.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
There's the fridge door.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
If Barbara's boyfriend was hiding in there, then he must have seen this as well. Or was it closed? Maybe that's why he was all good hiding in here for like 20 minutes. He's like, whoa, there's a whole space in here. And peaches. Ah, is this where the mole man lived?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh, was he the mole man?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay. This makes me think of Barbarian.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Wow. Yeah, look how much food he has. So they must have brought all this food down for him. I feel like living underground would be kind of scary. You would really have to hope that the structures were well made. Oh, he keeps his dishes in the toilet? Damn, dude, that's not very hygienic. And postcards. And people send that to him. Spain, Mexico, China, France, India, Thailand, Russia, and Brazil. Oh, is that him there?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Is it an earthquake?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I
Oh
always
my
expected
God.
to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
He just ate a whole can of peaches. That's a lot of peaches. Is this his, like, midnight
Even a
ritual?
monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Oh, it's January now. I think it was December before, wasn't it?
And then one day, everything just stopped.
He's just been down here for like 30
Whatever
years,
that thing was,
eating 10
it was
peaches.
gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Yeah, you've just been hiding down here for 30 years? I mean, that's would have been some serious trauma to go through. Kind of can't blame him for like hiding underground. Maybe that's why he eats so many peaches as well. It's part of the trauma. Oh, it goes even further underground. It must have taken so much time to build. It's like a whole bunker. And look at the passageways. Like, that looks like it's rock. Like, fully carved out into rock. And you have to, like, set up the electricity and stuff down here as well. And there's all this jam, it looks like. These bookshelves.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
It's almost like catacombs.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
There's rice.
And Calvin.
Fun fact, that says mi, which is Chinese for rice, or Mandarin. Soup. Oh, what's this? Is that like his rubbish? Yeah, that looks like all these tins and bags of rice. God, that must stink.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Why is he going through the wall? Oh, that was the rumbling. It must have been trains. Oh.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Is he going to get hit by a train?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh. You should have just
I don't
gone out
mind
through the
if I have
fridge.
you left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Or like 10 seconds
I'd be
when the
happy
train comes around the
one
corner.
day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yep, there we go. No, you should have just gone through the fridge.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So I'm just looking at the family tree. So Lewis, Milton, and Edith are the kids of Dawn and... is it Dawn and Sanjay or Dawn and Gus? And Gus and Gregory, okay. So Walter, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, and Molly were all siblings. Oh, okay, so Edie's the daughter of Odin and Sven was her husband. That's why he's got the little E. So Sanjay was the husband of Dawn. And Dawn's siblings were Gus and Gregory. And Kay... Who's the parents of Dawn, Gus, and Gregory? Kay and someone else? Kay and Sam, maybe? It wouldn't have been Walter. Can't be Calvin. Yeah, it must be. So Sam and Kay. So that's their children. Okay. And poor guy, getting hit by a train must have been pretty rough.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
We had an exercycle down here. All his books. Oh. Aw. So we had some flowers and a pretend window to make him feel like he was above ground. And props to his parents for like building this for him. Or if he built it, I don't know, but it must have taken him so long. Oh, Oh, look at all his books as well. Surviving Death, The Finch Curse, Cracking the Cure. So he was like looking at self-help books as well. Echoes from Afar. Wasn't that there as well? Yeah, there's 2 books called Echoes from Afar, so he owned multiple copies. Oh, his self-help books didn't help. Well, for 30 years at least.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Hopefully the trains aren't running anymore.
She told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
You... Peanut butter and jam?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Okay.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Oh, okay, so everyone else
Found out
is
what happened to everyone
dead.
else.
Apart from maybe
But now
one
I'm
other
worried the
person?
stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I think some of the deaths were due to poor decisions as well. But they've definitely been kind of ironic. Oh, the train's out. Okay. So there's no tracks there. That's lucky. What's this? Is that like a little memorial for him? Yeah. Oh. That's kind of morbid, putting a train and a train hat on there. What are they called? Conductor's hats? Maybe he loved trains. If he loved trains, then maybe it was a nice way to go. Well, potentially. Maybe not for the train driver.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Is that the
Maybe
dragon?
it'd be better if all this just died with me.
That looks like the dragon, doesn't it?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh no, maybe it's a totem. I remember I went to Norway last year. And I remember like I went for a walk in this forest area and they had like lots of these like wooden statues all through the forest.
And the history you're a part of.
Kind of like that. Oh, there's a light out there. Oh look, there's a mainland. We going for a swim? No? Okay. Wow, that house is like right on the end.
As lost as you probably do right now.
That house is like right on the edge there. Like right on the end of the cliff. There is a slip danger.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
This is such a pretty area though. Like imagine living here. If you were like a hermit, it would be great. There's kayaks, you can go kayaking. Actually, like it's not even that far away. Like this family seems like they're probably well off based off how much they've been building on their house. So you could just get like your own boat, just build like a jetty, and then you could just easily just like go over to the mainland over there. So it wouldn't even really be that far from like a city. I wonder who owns the house now. Do we own it?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Oh, that looks... Oh, that's a swing. It's still all tangled up. They just left it that way. And that looks like the tree house where Molly was imagining chasing the bird. Okay.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Someone's
What
bike?
kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, this is the cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay, so there's pets there as well. I was going to say there is a lot of people who have died, but if it's pets, that makes more sense.
Three of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Also makes more sense to have an animal named Derpy, and not a person. Wow. So many dead animals. Lots of bunnies and cats. And a frog, maybe? Haley's got a big one.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So there's Molly's with the cat and wings. Calvin with his spaceship and the moon. Also, he was only 11. How old was Molly? She was 10. Sven. Okay, he wasn't that young. And Edie, she lived a long time. So the curse must not have got her. She was okay. Did she like to read? Walter. Can you look through the rock? Oh, there's a little person in there. Is that looking out to sea? And Barbara, here's a star. So everyone else is okay? These are the only people who have died? Were they just not buried here?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
So is this Odin's grave? He went down with the house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, it's the house. Wow, they were so close as well.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Yeah, they were so close to getting there. Man, that really is some bad luck. We're heading
Edie's
back.
side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Well, there's some other graves here too. Gregory Finch. Oh, he was only a year.
Strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam. He's 33. Gus. Okay. So some people didn't... Actually, they've all died kind of young, eh? If you go by modern standards. There's some more graves.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis. I can't see the death date there. Sanjay. Man, poor guy. He married into a curse. He probably would have lived to like 100 if it wasn't for this family. He should have been warned. Milton?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say a date of death on there. Poor dude. So you like painting?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
So there's a tree house. So that's you have to go through the cemetery to get to the tree house. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a cool tree house.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Girl, you're pregnant? Oh, so that's why there's 2 that are still around. You probably shouldn't be climbing on branches like this then. That might be dangerous. Okay, I'm not walking across that glass. That is dangerous. An American flag. Is this Sam's room?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh look, he had a wee barbecue area with a fire pit. Yeah, imagine sitting out here at night and just like chilling around a fire. Look, he's got like bird feeders as well. And the milk cartons.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh, poor bear. Okay, he was a hunter. And a taxidermist? Alright, that looks like his story, but I'll have a look at that in a second. I just want to look around the room first.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh, poor dear. Is that his ammo? Cigars? Looks like a radio. Okay, there's a place to go through there. I'm back. And that's his medals, his guns.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, true. He's got lots of dead animals in here. Oh, a taxidermy cat as well. A lot of dead animals, and he joined the army too. There's an old school TV. Oh, poor cat. All his books. Was that Kay's stuff? An airline ticket? Where was he going? Yeah, look, it's like necklaces and stuff, so this must be her corner, but it's all boxed up. Did she die before him? Alright, let's go listen to his story. There's a wedding ring.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It's a bit out of focus.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Where is she? Oh, there we go. We zoom in.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
And cars. Are you gonna picture of our car? Through the woods like a pervert?
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Well, where are you? Oh, you're there. She's like, Dad, why are you taking a picture of that stranger's car instead of me?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Dad, why are you taking creep shots?
Pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
The lake? No,
You're right,
it's-
Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
It's blurry. What else oh, that's very blurry. What else are we taking a photo of?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Ah, Dad, are we taking a picture of him peeing?
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
Like father, like daughter.
Like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Okay, get the point. What do you want me to take a photo of then?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
The fish?
Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
What does he want us to
I
take
bet
a
if I could remember where
photograph
that
of?
trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Of our stuff?
Give me a minute to check the map.
Of this? Am I just wasting all this film? He's like, that's expensive, you know. I have to take that to the friggin' place. Oh no, they got a dark room, never mind. They can do it themselves. Oh, it's still probably expensive. What does he want me to take a photograph of? I'm confused. This?
Or was it?
No.
Could have been.
This? Yeah, can you just tell me? What do you want me to take a photo of? The sign? The guns? No, because that's not very clear. Man, I really am wasting all this film. The can? You want me to take a photo of the suit? Is there like a deer somewhere across here? A kayak? What am I missing? Oh, there we go.
Good eyes, Don.
Yeah, only took you like 5 minutes to find it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Okay, where are you? Not that way. Ah, there you are.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, what if she doesn't want to kill the deer? She just took a photo of
Keep
it.
yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced.
Oof.
Great shot, Dawn!
Aw. That's so sad. Poor dear. Yeah, she's crying. You gonna take a selfie of your daughter crying?
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Ah, we've got it on timer. I'm gonna start.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh! Okay, so that's how he died. Man, traumatic for his daughter.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Okay, so we've been through that whole branch now. All the siblings. I wonder if we find out what happened to Kay as well. And Sanjay. Ingeborg. Okay, so that was Odin's wife. Oh, he was in the Marines. That's kind of like the army, isn't it? Is the Marines like the Navy, or are they different? I don't know if we have Marines in my country. Okay. Oh, those like the army meals. Do you still eat them occasionally?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, look at the stars. That'd be nice. Just imagine being able to like lie there and just look at the stars. So many. What's that? And a bunch of toys. Is this Milton's room? No, whose room's this? Oh, yes. Unlatch it, please. Here we go. Gregory and Dawn? Gregory, Dawn, and Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Raise flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Quiet time, 11 p.m. Duties, Dawn, sweep trash, Gus, mop mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Jump rope, jumping jacks, push-ups. Run to the letterbox and back. Oh, this is a cute area. Oh, there's a climbing wall. Okay, we'll come back. Some books. Emergency evacuation plan? Man, imagine evacuating this house of all like the nooks and crannies, and especially if the doors are shut as well. It'd be so hard to exit. House rules. No playing outside without permission, no answering door for strangers, no messes after dark, all chores before dark, and respect others. They have their own little lights as well. Is that for above their bed? Interesting that they had to share a room. Oh, we're in the Weasley house bit, aren't we? Like one of the rooms that was like built on. Strength, respect, teamwork. Do you reckon Sam put those in here? Oh, there's a fire pole. Cool. Should we have a look at Gregory's first?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, that's his frog.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, it's on like a wee timer thing.
it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Is that Kay?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
No. Zooming around. Eh? Oh, we can jump. Huh.
He reminded me so much of Cal.
Oh.
Lost in his imagination.
Okay. I can kind of see where this is going. Unattended baby in the bathtub. Distracted mum on the phone. Ooh. Whee.
I know how silly it sounds.
Oh.
I worried about the baby being too happy. Feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Oh no, she's back.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh.
Damn it.
Wait, no.
Man, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
The tub's empty. Is he gonna drink the bubble mixture or something? Swallow the frog?
I wish you could have told us
Oh.
about the world we saw.
Okay, so he accidentally pulled the tap.
So much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Uh-oh.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Okay. I was swimming for the plug, but I'm guessing he didn't make it.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So they got divorced. I wonder if by getting divorced she was able to escape the curse. Okay. So that's why he was so young. Well, Gregory. And we got another one here as well for Gus. 4 poem for Gus? Poems for Gus? So we like the wind, kites?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
What's gonna happen with his
I tried
kite?
to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I know.
Oh, so he got remarried? The dad? So this is after they got divorced with Kay? Oops. Where are we going next? Oh, the totem's up there as well. Oh, he didn't get crushed by the totem, did he?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay, so they're having their wedding down there. Back in this tent? Oh, it's not gonna storm, is it? It'd be the lightning. Oh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, it is. It's starting to storm.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
It's like a jellyfish.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So, did he get hit by the lightning or did the thing fall on him? But he liked the wind. What are those little spinny things called? I can't remember. That you like blow on them and they turn around. Oh, look at his mohawk. He was a cool kid. Oh yeah, and all the writing. It looks like he listened to metal as well. And like black bands. That's cool. Oh, cool guy. Can we climb up here now?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Imagine having one of these in your room. That's so cool. Oh, there we go. There's our mum and our dad. India. So yeah, look, because the decorations in here are kind of like India inspired, aren't they? Oh, there's like pictures and stuff. Did she go there for humanitarian reasons? That's cool.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Yeah, she did. Oh. In the photo, that's nice. It's a very old school computer too.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
There's a missing child posters. Wow, we're very high up.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, so she went back home. So the curse just follows them.
And to see kids in the house again.
There we got an Edith Milton. Did he paint these? And Lewis. And Dawn.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Who built it? Like, who built this part?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Were they homeschooled as well? This looks like a classroom. Family history, fact or fiction. There are times tables. Imagine this being your classroom, eh? I would not be able to concentrate. Spend all the time looking out the window. Edith Finch. Curse. Myth. History. Oh, it was by Edith. Oh no, that was Edith is us, isn't it? There's Edie and then Edith. So was that our garden out there? So we did this. I thought it was a grandma. That's confusing. Edie and Edith.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Wow, she built this?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wow, he was a good painter, especially for 10. Can we get in? Look at all the paint. It's almost like a lighthouse. Did he make this as well? Like an architect building? That's so cool.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Did she help him with this, or did he do all this by himself? Surely not. If he was 10, he's a very talented 10-year-old. Wow. This is so cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Is it a flip book? Oh, that's cool. Is he painting the grandma? Or the great grandma? Oh, you painted a door.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wow. So they have no idea where he went. That must be hard. Like, literally just no idea. Like, he just disappeared. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Okay. Back down, I guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
And this is where he slept as well. That is really cool. Can we get back out? Oh no, she's actually fully sealed it, eh? Wow.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I wonder what happened to him. He can't have fallen off, because otherwise they would have found his body. I guess, like, looking at the woods around here, it probably would be very easy to go missing. Oh, we can't get around? Maybe he just wandered off somewhere and disappeared. Wow, it just keeps going up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Why would they?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
Surely it
until
wasn't
Mom
their
got him a
fault.
job at the cannery.
Ah, so he's the reason for all the salmon. He lived in a boat? Wow, that is cool. And look, there's seats on there as well. That looks so unstable though. I'm surprised that none of them actually died in like friggin' the house collapsing. Especially with a curse. I'll grab it. Oh, how do you open it? Pull up? Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh, that fancy wee room.
Smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh yeah, he's got like a hookah. Oh, marijuana. 420 blaze it, dude. No, no, no. I don't want to leave. Go back in. I was just looking around. Oh, you had like a mini fridge up here as well. And it's a very psychedelic room. And his computer space. Wow. Man, I can't get over the view, eh? Like, imagine living in somewhere like this. Like, it'd just be amazing. Oh, and he sat on the medicine ball. Locker contents. Is that from the cannery? That hat looked like it had blood on it.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Ah, okay.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
What do we do with the fish?
He kept working at the cannery.
Ah, okay.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
wander?
Wander.
Ah.
I asked him to describe it.
Oops.
He said he started small.
Oh, this is not easy to do. I can see how you get your hand
Imagining a
chopped off this way. Ah. Already.
His way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Yeah, this would be such a
He knew it was
monotonous
all in
job.
his head. he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something
castle.
more.
Is it?
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Right, throw that down, then go this way. Okay, there we go.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
I can definitely see why you'd disassociate doing a job like this.
At first.
There's a doggy. Hey, doggy.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
The picture's getting bigger.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
It's his own kingdom. They're like, why does the king keep walking into stuff?
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh, they're celebrating the fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Oops, wrong one.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Wow.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
It's like taking up the entire screen now.
New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
You would definitely do that though, eh? Like, imagine just all day.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Wow, okay.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
So he's just like disassociating at his job. Completely.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Ooh.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Oh. Keep drifting.
Sinister serpents.
Oh wow, cool. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna hit it
He
again.
followed the sound of her electric sitar.
Oh, cool. Man, there's just so much going on while trying to chop fish heads.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
I'm just waiting for him to chop his hand off.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh. Where's all the fish coming from? It's backing up.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Wow. Yeah, it's like fully on the screen now. We can't even see the chopper.
Someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, is he gonna do something to himself?
My
Surely it's gonna be an
imagination was
accident.
as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Look at the wee door. Oh. We're in the cannery. This must be our locker. All the drug stuff. Imperial Palace. Is there anything in here we need to grab?
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, imagine working there, eh? Look at all those fish carcasses.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
God, I don't blame you, dude. It must stink. And the monotony of it and just blood everywhere.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, is this him here? What you doing, buddy? You're not even picking up the fish.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed
Wow.
with his companions.
No one's got faces. I noticed we're still on a conveyor belt as well. He didn't jump on the conveyor belt, did he?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Oh, it's Molly. Damn. I feel like we're coming up to the end here for him.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Uh-oh.
There was only one thing left to do.
Look at these little guys in the background doing their wee dance. They're like, oh yeah, shake it side to side.
Bend down his head.
Oh. Oh, we're getting the Marie Antoinette treatment.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
He put his head in the fish chopper? Wow, did it just get too much for him?
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Are we talking to our child? Is this like a journal that we're writing for our child? And that's why we're coming back here, just to remember it all? Oh, I missed this.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
High school diploma. Oh, there's an India flag.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah. Aww. Poor guy. And poor everyone in this family, to be honest. Alright, we're going up.
Back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh, so that's why we left so suddenly.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Yeah, she had lost 2 kids at that point. She just had enough. She had to get out.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Whose kitchen's this? Edith. Was this our space? Duct tape and packing peanuts?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, everything's half packed. Happy 90th birthday. What's in here? To teach, to learn, Dawn Finch. Oh, she wrote a book. Disaster relief. Oh, there's pictures of them. The badges.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
So this is our space. We got the very top.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Wow, look at this. That's cool. Oh, it's the house. Like, but with newspaper? Everyone in this family is like very creative. Very creative and very talented. Man, this is a cool wee spot. Oh, these look like the figures from Lewis's imagination. Kind of similar shape. In the photo, happy of 90th birthday. Happy of 90th birthday. Happy 90th birthday. Let's speak. Norwegian folktales. Okay, yeah, look, there's the soldiers as well. I wonder if he like told her about them and then she made them, or if like she made them and then he saw them and like put them into his fantasy. Okay. Let's find out what happened. Oh, is she an author? Is that what she would do, right?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, she mixing her medication with alcohol so that she doesn't have to leave? Because that's literally the last night as well. Like, if they left her still there, all the stuff was still on the table.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That's a very narrow entrance. Wow, look at the library. So many books.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Oh, we're eavesdropping.
Edith
Yeah.
has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Yeah, you got to think as well, like, I wonder what effect knowing those stories would have had on your life. Like, if you think your family's cursed,
Best if Edith and I leave tonight.
then are you more likely to kind of live in a way in which you think you're cursed? Like, take more risks or something because you think...
Send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Yeah, like, take more risks just because you think that it doesn't matter what you do, like, you're destined to die no matter what, in a very specific way.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we can walk to the house?
First and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really gone down. Look, there's the floating plank.
Awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, okay. Wow. You can't see anything.
I got turned around.
Okay. The game's telling me, hey, you're about to hit something, you're going the wrong way.
For a while, I wandered.
Okay, are you still telling me that I'm going the wrong way?
I started seeing things.
Oh. It's the deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Yeah, like she's walking out to the house. Oh, look, there's a bed.
When I saw them, they felt like old friends.
She's walking all the way out to this house, and if the water went out that far, I'd be scared that it would come back in as a tsunami.
A lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Yeah, look at all this stuff. Look, there's another gnome.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Oh no.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh, that's sad. So she never found out what happened.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Yeah. She didn't want to leave. She did well to live to that
After
age.
That, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Yeah, it has some serious trauma.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Did it mention what happened to the dad?
A lot.
Oh no.
She got better for a while,
Uh-oh.
She didn't.
It got her.
And then I was alone.
I think
Last Finch left alive.
I think this bloodline needs to end. Just end the curse. That seems like the only way to do it.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Sorry to bring you into this curse.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
No.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Or maybe we didn't make it either.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Oh.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. So she died too? And she didn't live very long either. Wait, so we were going around as her kid the whole time? Wow, okay. Oh, it's Shirley Dallas. Yeah. I feel like you could feel the influence of like someone who had family members pass away in this story. And it's got all like their childhood photos as well. That's a really creative way to end it. Wow, okay. Well, that's a sad story. Look, there's her gloves. So the whole family, basically. Yeah, so Edith, and is that Lewis's room? We're going down through them all. Yeah, there's his canary hat. Milton. In his art space. Yeah, so I wonder if like it's actually a family curse, or it's just because like they think they're cursed and that kind of affects how they live their life. But I mean, some of the things that happen to them are obviously things that aren't their own choice. Like Walter walking out onto the tracks, like, I know that probably wasn't the smartest way to go out. He probably could have gone through the door. I mean, maybe the door was locked or something and that was his only way out. Barbara, I mean, that wasn't her fault. That seems like a deranged person, basically. I mean, there's nothing she could have done to avoid that. Milton, I mean, we don't know what happened to him. Sam, yeah, there's an accident as well, I guess. Yeah, okay, maybe it is a curse. Like, most of them do seem to be accidents, don't they? Imagine being that kid and going through and reading all those stories and being like, okay, damn, so am I gonna die young? Like, and am I gonna die in a horrific way? Because no one really died peacefully. They either like something terrible happened to them, or they went missing, or it seems like Edie might have been the only one who actually died in a way of her own choosing. Like that kind of seems to be what they were referring to with the alcohol and the medication. Like maybe she did that on purpose. Oh, there's the game team. That's cool. And then on the other side, Dawn, Edith, Eddie and Lewis. Wow, okay, the end. So there we go, we've got the family tree. So we don't know what happened to Edith either. Obviously something did happen because her son was the one going through going through the old house and like looking at everything. And Milton, he went missing. Lewis at the cannery. Dawn, she got sick. Oh, Gus, his hair's standing on end. Maybe he did get electrocuted. And then Gregory with his frog. Yeah, because everyone's kind of drawn in the way that they died. Like Barbara with the crutch and Sam with the gun. Walter, I mean, is Tin of Peaches, but before he left. Oh, and there's Eddie there as well. She's there now too. We didn't find out what happened to Kay though. Maybe she got away and she was okay in the end. And Sanjay, we know he died, but I don't think they mentioned how he died. So I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it does affect, like if you marry into the family, the curse gets you as well. Alright, well I really enjoyed that game. That was really good. I mean, it was such an engaging story and I can see why it has been as popular as it is. If you know of any other games that are really good like this, like let me know because I'd be really interested in playing them. I don't mind walking simulators as well. Like I know some people kind of have issues with them, but if it has a really engaging story like this, then yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth playing. So yeah, thank you for watching and following me along. I'm assuming most people have already seen this, so appreciate you watching my video. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.